Hi, I'm Kriti Iyer.
I'm Angela Argentine, and unfortunately our third group member, Anna Patel, could not be here today, but she will be presenting with us via pre-recorded video.
Okay, so a show of hands, how many people here have struggled to find the perfect shirt? Yeah, so most of us. Imagine it's a Monday morning and you wake up and walk into your closet. You want to find a cute t-shirt, but when push comes to shove, you realize that you own absolutely nothing. You pull out your phone and look up affordable graphic tees, but to your surprise, everything is like $30 to $40, which is far too expensive. Our team at Live Limitless provides affordable, good quality, comfortable, motivational, and overall just an inspiring aspect with all of our shirts. After wearing and buying our shirts, you'll never consider buying from retail stores like PacSun, Hollister, or Tilly's again. I'm going to show a brief video that just describes what we're doing more. So here are our three designs that we've created so far. The one right behind me, our third member, Anna Patel, will be wearing. The one right in the middle, I'm wearing today. And then the one on the far side over there, Angela will be wearing. And they're all motivational, inspiring, and overall, our designs go on the back of our shirt, and then our logo goes on the front, if you could already tell. We have them on. And overall, our shirts will be, we try to take more of an inspirational aspect and just like look motivational when we try to reach our target market.
So what sets us apart from our competitors is our affordability. Our shirts are $20 each, which allows our customers to save money while expanding their wardrobe. The next thing is quality. We have high quality materials. We are using 95% polyester and 5% elastic. And then we also have a motivational affirmation on the back of every shirt to spread positivity, as well as to encourage our customers to feel confident in the clothes they are wearing. Lastly, we are donating 2.5% to two different charities, and the reason why we chose to do that percentage was to stay above a 50% profit margin, and then in the future, we hope to increase that donation. And then to continue on about our charities, so we decided to do two local charities to support our community. So we are donating to the Animal House Shelter, which is a no-kill shelter that rehabilitates animals, and then the Pads of Elgin, which is a homeless shelter that provides a safe space for people that don't have a place to stay. And we just felt like their mission aligned with ours, and we wanted to support them.
So here is our market size. For our total addressable market, which would be the teens and young adults in the US aged 15 to 24, our total revenue opportunity cost for our shirts would be about $432 million. For our serviceable addressable market, which would be the teens and young adults in Illinois aged 15 to 24, our total revenue for that would be about $35 million. And lastly, for our serviceable obtainable market, which would be the teens and young adults in Lake in the Hills and Huntley, aged 15 to 24, our revenue would be about $242,000. So here is our current spending. So far we have spent a total of about $434.89. $320 of that went to printer ink to use for the sublimation printing. And we have tested about 6 materials, and that came out to a total of about $54. And for our final chosen material, which was 95% polyester, 5% elastane, we ordered about 9 shirts, and that came out to a total of $61.55, leading us to get a total of $434.89.
These are the 5 prototypes that Anna was talking about in the previous slide, and the reason why we decided not to do any of these materials was because the sublimation printer made the dye look very dull, and it did not show up well using these materials, and the material also gave like an athletic dry fit look, and that is not what we were going for, which is why we ultimately decided on the 95% polyester and 5% elastane. It gave that graphic tee feel that we were going for, as well as the colors showed up very vibrant on the t-shirt.
So here is our financial model. We have a value-based transaction model because of our charity, in which we will be donating to the animal and homeless shelter, and our top quality and comfort we provide, alongside the positive and motivational message we give with each shirt. Our estimated transfer paper and print cost would be at $3.50 per shirt. But once again, this is only an estimate, so the real cost could be higher or less. For our Cricut t-shirts, that total would be about $5.84 per shirt. And for our charity aspect, we are giving 2.5% per shirt to charity, and that comes out to be about 50 cents per shirt. That total cost of goods is $9.84, in which we would sell at a unit price of $20 to make sure our gross margin is above that 50% at 50.8%. For our break-even point, we have spent a total of about $135, and that would be to sell 43 shirts, which that total would be $860, but factoring in our COGS, our total revenue would be $436.88.
And then for our MVP, we conducted interviews through our cafeteria at school. We asked them about the material, so we passed around our shirt, and majority of people said that it was very soft and comfortable, which was something they would wear. And then based on the material and the design, we asked about how much they would buy the shirt for, and they said around $15 to $20, which worked out perfectly because that was our goal, to be able to sell, and we accomplished that goal because now we are selling our shirt for $20. And then they gave us feedback on what we could do to improve our business. They told us that if we had multiple colors, such as blues and greens or even pastel colors, it would give them more of a variety, which would make them more inclined to buy from us. And then lastly, we asked if charity was an important aspect, and majority of them said that it was, and we value our customers, which is why we decided to donate to 2 different charities. And then on our website, we also have a smoke test, so when they click on a t-shirt to buy, a little box will pop up asking for their name, phone number, and email, and that data will be sent to us, and then we will be able to see how many people want to buy our shirt and which shirt they like the best. And then once we put our t-shirts on the website, they will get an email back saying that it is available for purchase.
Okay, as far as marketing goes, we've taken 4 objectives to market our product. First, in social media marketing, we do have an Instagram, a TikTok, and a Facebook, and also a website. On Instagram and TikTok, we've just posted our overall shirt printing process, the designs we have, when we're going to start selling, and just keeping our followers updated of what we have so far. And then our second type of marketing that we did was word of mouth marketing. We've just been telling people that we know that we have shirts coming out, we're doing something like this, just so people around us and around the school knows that we have a business and that we want to start selling. And campus marketing, we did create flyers, but unfortunately we didn't have time to put them around the school, but we were planning on doing that. And then we also have just been going around asking people what they like, what they don't like, and that also gave us a wide variety of who would be actually willing to buy our product. And as far as digital marketing goes, like I mentioned, we did have our socials, but we also have our website that's fully updated, and we will start listing our inventory hopefully soon. So for funding, our total ask is $1,500, and we do have a liquidity cushion of $207 with 3 cents. So overall, these are our startup costs. So for our t-shirt, it's about $5.84, and we want to ask for $25 just so we can get a good start. and start creating more designs and more shirts. And for our sublimation printer, it's $399.99. And for our ink, it's $319.99. Which, when we did purchase the ink, the school did purchase it for us and provided the sublimation printer, which is very helpful. But if we do plan on continuing this after high school, we do plan on buying our own and getting our own ink and printer. And for the t-shirt press, which the school also provided, it was $189, which we just looked up like what press was the best that we thought would fit for us. And in the future, we do decide on getting an LLC, which will be $150. And for a proper website domain, we plan on doing a 3-month subscription, which is $29 a month. So our total ask, once again, is $1,500.
Thank you all for coming. We really appreciate it. And I have a prototype shirt that I will pass around, and feel free to ask any questions.
All right, who would like to ask the first question? All right, I'm guessing it has to do with
I can say
numbers.
loud.
And this is so fun though.
You can run. So just a quick question before anybody else chimes in. Have you quantified how many shirts can be made with the ink that you're asking for?
As of right now, no, because we were unaware of how much ink we got totally. Because it was provided as a total, like it was provided to the class as a whole. So not only us can use it, but the whole incubator class has access to ink. So as of right now, we don't know. But in the future, if we do plan on buying ink, we would know that.
Okay, because that's obviously going to impact your cost of goods sold, right? So did you account for that number in your total cost of goods sold?
Yes, we did.
Okay, how?
We do.
I really don't need an answer. It's just be cognizant of what you're doing, because that ink can go for 5 shirts or it can go for 25 shirts, and that's going to make a pretty big difference. So
Yeah.
I'm done for now.
Thank you.
First of all, great job. Fantastic presentation,
Thank
super
you.
clear. Great, cool way to bring in your third party that couldn't attend today. I think it went seamlessly. You did a lot of homework on the quality of the shirt, which is really important. Why did you pick a younger demographic for your target audience? Your message can get distributed to every human on the planet.
First, thank you so much for that, but we chose teens and young adults because that is our age group, so we first wanted to sell like at our school, and then, because we're going off to college next year as well as young adults. But yeah, I agree. I think anyone would be able to buy these shirts, and whoever wants to can, but that's just why we started off with that demographic.
Great. One suggestion too, when you do your customer interviews, try to get as many as you can with people that you don't know. It's important because your friends and your family, they're dying to tell you how great a job you're doing, but they may not be as transparent as you want. I think you have a great product here. I think you are your brand to begin with, and I hope you want to continue after you graduate.
Thank you.
More comments than just a question there. The ink was definitely one on my mind, just having done so many projects with things there. But in looking at this again, excellent presentation, very, very clear. The quick video going through kind of what the website looked like. It looked very eye-catching, informational. It had not only what you were selling, but then facts about things with your charity. I love that tie-in with that. When you're looking at that target age group, I have 3 daughters who fit into that target age group. So definitely knowing what they're purchasing and where they're going to look for things. Similar types, that quality would be definitely something that they would want to do, purchasing. Looks like it's going to be high quality. And so for the cost of that shirt, in looking at what's out there currently, this is much cheaper with, again, that tie to charity. The message that's going out there, very inspirational, what's on the shirts. And so I definitely think this is something that could skyrocket and go as you think about that planning component of that. So excellent job.
Thank you so much.
Okay, just good job. And just talking about marketing, just some ideas for you. So you did a good job saying what distinguished your product from others, but t-shirts are a very common thing. They're out there a lot. So you're really gonna have to separate yourself. Like, why would we buy from you and not someone else? And even with some of your distinctions. Make sure you pass a few t-shirts out and get people to advertise for you, especially on social media, like, kind of the whole influencer concept. Also, go wear your t-shirts and go do a video like at the animal health shelter and show like you guys at the animal health shelter with your t-shirts on, advertising that, but then also showing you and your connection to those charities, so that really triggers people to buy into what you're doing with your charity aspect of that distinction that you're trying to do. Okay?
Thank you.
I also just want to compliment you guys. You guys seem to do a really good job of taking what we talked about back in 2 months ago and really focusing in and narrowing down what you guys were trying to do. So more than I've seen in the past, you guys have really seemed to listen to what people were suggesting and then really creating something around that. So I think that's just it was really good for you guys. The way you presented it made a lot of sense. So good job.
Thank you so much.
Any other questions? All right, thank you, ladies.